Hi, it is Azor here, and as the caption states, yes, I am rehoming Gizmo. And you're probably be like, whoa, why are you doing that? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I kind of feel, well, I don't feel the same way, but obviously I don't want to rehome her, but I feel like I have no choice. So I will explain the whole situation to you guys in this video. Yeah, and I felt the need to do this video because, well, a lot of you love Gizmo. You always ask me for Gizmo content and I love doing it, so I felt like I have a duty to tell you why, because you're not going to be seeing much of Gizmo, which makes me sad, but you will still get to see her occasionally. She's just sat down there having a little sleep, but I'll bring her up and I'll show you guys her in a minute. So for a bit of background, I have another cat called Maya. She is a British short hair and she's like 6 years old, so she's like a year older than Gizmo. Gizmo is also 2.5 times the size of her, and Maya is a bit more like timid. And well, Gizmo is a bully, to put it plain and simply. Like she bullies Maya so much, and I really don't know what else I can do to try and stop it. Like I've given it like loads of time, but nothing seems to be working. And I guess I never really like shared that online. Obviously I know all of you guys love Gizmo. I love Gizmo so much, but yeah, it's just coming to a point where it just can't happen anymore. And when I say she is a bully, so with Maya, like, see, Maya does a little bit of growling because she's like scared of Gizmo, because Gizmo is intimidating. I think most cats would probably see her as intimidating because she's like the size of a small dog. She's like 7 kilograms and everything. But yeah, and Gizmo knows Maya doesn't like her, so Gizmo kind of plays on that. She'll chase her, like chase her up the stairs. She'll just get up in her face, you know, she will just sit there, stare at her. There's certain days where she is just so set on, what's the word? Like she's just really set on getting to Maya, irritating Maya. Like trying to follow around if Maya goes into the litter tray, like she's like locked on. You know when cats do the little bum wiggle like they want to pounce? That is what Gizmo is doing. You know, it's been a struggle for Maya to come downstairs because she just hides upstairs all the time because of Gizmo, and it's really sad because she would just hide away in the wardrobe for a long time, and then she slowly started to come out, but then Gizmo just chases her, so she doesn't really get the chance. She's managed to go into the garden a few times, which is nice to see, but then Gizmo's there chasing her again. I don't know why, like, this just seems to be what Gizmo does, and I can't seem to stop it. Now, I know Gizmo isn't like this with all cats because I lived with my mum for a short period of time, and my mum had 2 other cats, Lulu, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell was kind of the same as Maya, not really a big fan of Gizmo, so then Gizmo would do this behaviour with Tinkerbell. Whereas Lulu, she is so tiny, so cute, not bothered. And them 2 are friends. Like I posted on my story a picture of them together not too long ago. Like they do like cute little nose touches. They'll like lay near each other. Yeah, no fighting, nothing. So I know Gizmo doesn't bully every single cat. Recently, I went away on my little trip to Norfolk, which I posted about. So I kept Maya at home and I sent Gizmo to my mum's house because I know Gizmo loves it there. She loves going in the garden, etc. And just to give like Maya a little breather. Maya instantly came out of the shower, became so much more comfortable. Like, she was coming down the stairs, walking around, going in the garden, just completely relaxed downstairs, like just laying in all these different spots. It was like a whole different cat. I was like, wow. But then of course I had to bring Gizmo home, and there was kind of like, growling for like the first 20 minutes. And then Maya was still coming downstairs for the next few days. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, Gizmo was still doing her like trying to chasey behaviour, trying to get to Maya all the time. And then yeah, there was a couple of fights happening. So chunks of Maya's fur like come out, which has happened before. Maybe I'm gonna say 5 days after the trip. I was getting ready to go out for a birthday meal. Like I was hoovering like my bedroom floor. Maya was in the bedroom. I could see her, and then I saw Gizmo in the hallway. And then just not really doing anything. And then I was continuing hoovering, and then bam, I heard these noises, cat fight, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I rushed over there. Gizmo ran away, and then all of a sudden, like I saw like Maya die. I didn't know where she went. She ended up actually being downstairs, but then I saw like a couple of specks on the carpet. I kind of thought maybe like she pooed or something, because Gizmo has scared her to the point where she has like pooed on the carpet, pooed on the bed, weed on the bed as well. So I was like, oh, and then like I accidentally hoovered over it and it like smeared, and then I realised like that's blood, and I was like, oh no, it's like this hasn't happened before. She hasn't made Maya bleed. So I went to go find Maya, and yeah, there's like more, like a few more blood drops on the carpet downstairs, and then on the windowsill where Maya was sat, and there's quite like a lot of blood, and it kept dripping. So I had to try and like bandage it up, and I think that was just the point where I was like, I can't keep Gizmo like. So I think that's when my decision was set. It's been a few days since, but I'm still set on my decision. Chaos needed. Now, I am going to be rehoming her to my mum. Because I didn't really have anyone else. Like, I asked my best friend, but due to circumstances, they were unable to. So I asked my mum, and she kindly said yes. And I felt really bad because I knew she didn't want any more pets. Like, Lulu, she's like 16 years old, so I think this is going to be her last year. And I love Lulu with all my heart, oh my god. So yeah, I was like, I felt really bad because I didn't want to burden her or anything. So I've been feeling like really guilty with my choice, but I can't rehome Gizmo to a stranger. Like, I just couldn't, like, the thought of like maybe someone else not treating her right, not looking after her how she should be looked after, and just not knowing anything, you know. Whereas my mum, she lives pretty close. I see her fairly often. I can easily go to her house, like go there for dinner and things like that. So she's in great hands. She's gonna be looked after. She has a wonderful garden to go play in that she loves to do. Yeah, and I can see her whenever I want. So it is not a fully sad story. Maybe in the long future or something, I could maybe try reintroduce Gizmo back into this house. I don't know if I could get another cat which might mellow Gizmo's behaviour out. I really don't know. Let me grab her. Oh, she's a sleepy baby. Trying trying to not get emotional. Hey, sweetie pie. She's doing some sleepy purring. Oh my god, I'd be like such an emotional wreck if I had to rehome it to somebody else. I couldn't do it. Like, I'm just so emotional right now. Oh. Like, I've wanted a Maine Coon for so long, and I was so excited when I actually got to get her. It was really awesome. I hope you understand the reasonings and you don't hate me for it. I think I've done like a good decision, I guess. There's not really anything else I can do. You know, there's no cat trainers around here. You know, I tried them like plug-in things that can like help with their behavior. They've always had separate litter trays, separate food bowls. I give them attention. I have to put Gizmo away at night time. She has all of this living room space. Otherwise, I don't get any sleep because she's like attacking Maya all night. So, you know, they get their sleep each night. She lives to spend all of her time in the garden. She doesn't usually like cuddles, so I'm very surprised she's staying on me for this long. She's just zonked. Hey, you. And she still has that one white whisker. Well, it fell off and then it grew back. What a little cutie. Oh, I think she's had enough. Say bye. I think I've explained. So I think I've explained everything. Hopefully I explained it clearly. But yeah, she will be going off to my mum's house maybe in the next few days, so this video may or may not have been posted. It depends. So yeah, we say goodbye to Gizmo, but not goodbye forever, because I will send you pictures, like post pictures, whenever I go to my mum's house. But yeah, thank you for taking the time to listen to me probably badly explaining myself. Okay. Much love.